Verse 16 continues, and wherever you lodge, I will lodge. The NIV translates it, where you stay, I will stay. Now this might give the impression of the house that they're heading to. The reference, however, is not to the final destination, but to the nightly stops on the way to that destination. The verb lun indicates to spend the night. It could be a cottage on the highway. It could be a cave in the mountain. Or it could be sleeping under the stars with a stone under their head for a pillow, just like Jacob once slept. Whatever place they stopped, both on the journey to Canaan or any place during their earthly walk once in Canaan, she would be willing to sleep in that exact same spot. Verse 16 continues, your people shall be my people. Amech ami. In the Hebrew, there is no verb. Your people, my people. In her mind and forever afterward, Naomi's people would be her people. She, whether accepted by them or not, was counting herself and her destiny entwined with Israel's common destiny. The blessings they would receive from the heavens would be showered on her as well. The famines or wars that they faced would be her portion and her lot. Should the mountains fall and the earth beneath her feet quake, she would remain steadfast amidst it all. Verse 16 continues, and your God, my God. Veloha yich Elohai. Again, there is no verb. It is the assertion that the God of Naomi, who has been her God since her marriage, is and will remain her God. Whether he provides wealth and prosperity or poverty and deprivation, she will serve this God to whom she is united. Again, as we've seen elsewhere, her words are reflective of other faithful souls found in the Bible. What she says here is a beautiful match with the words of Job. Here's what he says in Job 13. Though he slay me, yet I will trust him. Even so, I will defend my own ways before him. He also shall be my salvation, for a hypocrite could not come before him. As Matthew Henry says about her words here, Ruth is an example of the grace of God inclining the soul to choose the better part. Regardless of the state of this life, be it great or be it sore, and even if it's displeasing in the ultimate sense, following the God of Israel is to always choose the better part. And although they are far distant relatives of Ruth, there is a group of people who will descend from her that will someday follow the Lord with the same marked determination. They may be alive and on this earth right now. We read about them in Revelation chapter 14. These are the ones who follow the Lamb wherever he goes. These were redeemed from among men, being firstfruits to God and to the Lamb. It is the true mark of the redeemed throughout all of the ages. Enoch, the seventh man from Adam, and in the time before the flood of Noah, was said to have walked with God. Abraham followed the Lord from his native land and walked with him all of his days. Time and again in both testaments of the Bible, we are told to walk in the commandments of the Lord and in a manner that is worthy of him. Ruth is just one of countless examples of the faith which is found pleasing to God. Without seeing him, but only hearing of him, we please him when we follow him as we walk. In this, there is a reward which is waiting for the faithful, and that reward is even in death. Verse 7.